Hi there, this is Chrystallynn, and I want to thank you for joining me. Today, I'm going to be doing something a little different. I've been talking quite a bit about my ability to do animal chart readings, and this is coupled with my 25 years of experience working with animals, horses, dogs, cats, and so I'm able to actually see what's going on internally underneath what we see in the animal. So today I'm going to be doing a brief. This is going to be really brief. A chart reading for a friend of mine. He is a really awesome horse trainer. He's very intuitive and he works with a lot of feels. So he's going to understand what I'm talking about when I share some training concepts. Now, for many of you guys, this is super new. And even for the client that I'll be sending this to, they're going to be testing this out to see if it really holds true. And that's what I want you guys to do. Because I'm interpreting this chart, I'm going to be talking to you guys about things about your animals, and some things will need to play out over time. So I want these to be videos that you just kind of hold on to and pop open maybe every 6 months while you're doing training and see if what I'm saying is truly unfolding, or, if you can come to some of your own observations. So anyway, today I'm doing a horse that was born on March 16th, 2009. And I don't know why this date keeps coming up. The other two really special animal charts that I've read were both March 16th. One was March 17th. So I keep getting this date, different years. So just an interesting tidbit. So first of all, I want to say, when I look at this horse is extremely sensitive. This horse picks up on his environment through feel, not through his intellect. His mind is pretty kind of out in daydream land. He's always looking at the big picture. So when he walks into a new environment, let's just say you're going to walk into an area where there's an arena, there's a horse show, this horse is going to really need to have several minutes to assess the situation and pick up on the feel of the place, or he will just be a wreck because he won't be able to assimilate. And since he absorbs everything through feel, again, not through his mind, but through feel, this makes this kind of a challenging horse. And a lot of times these kind of horses become one person owned horses. One person learns to ride them, and the person that needs to be riding this horse is someone who rides with feel and a very light hand as well, very soft. They have the ability to be very soft. Now, if you were to take this horse, let's just say you were going to a place, a lot of times there'll be an open round pen, and you could go put the horse in the round pen and, go park your truck. And a lot of times you'll see horses running around, whinnying, trying to figure out their new place. And for a lot of horses, within a few minutes, they'll settle right down and they'll be able to assess it themselves. I actually don't recommend this with this horse. I recommend that when you get to a new place, you, with a very light rein, just walk him around the facility. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, so that he has some confidence from his leader and he can absorb the emotions in a more orderly way. After he does that, then you can take him into the round pen. Now, again, I would recommend that you then start stimulating his mind. Not to let this horse just go on its own, because he may not mentally and emotionally be able to calm himself down. Now, if you're at home in his day in and day out routine, I would say yes, walking him around each day, just a few minutes, like hook to your belt loop kind of thing, and then take him out to the round pen, leave him for a few minutes, 5-10 minutes, and then come back. Leave him so he can stay alone and longer, be more confident, but I wouldn't rush him there. He also has a very competitive side and a very impulsive side. So even though he seems to be a very emotional horse, if he's pushed, he could feel like he needs to fight back. He's got that warrior mentality and a little bit of fire in his chart. So that is going to be an awesome competitor. He likes routine. He likes the same thing over and over again. He's a really hard worker. So it's in the new environments that he needs time to assess himself. And I think as he gets older, he'll learn how to manage that energy. But this would be a horse we would consider very intuitive, If you're having a rough day, you better take a few breaths before you get on this horse. Don't have any negative energy around this horse when you're training him, if you can help it. He's going to absorb positive and negative energy and he'll perform accordingly. So this is a neat horse. He's got also a very adventurous side. He loves new things. So although he does have the ability to do a lot of routine, he really likes new things. So he's just kind of afraid. He's picking up on too many mixed emotions as he changes environments, and he has to feel it first before he can relax. Some horses are smart enough to kind of assess it mentally, and they know, but he just doesn't work from his mind. He works from feel. So these are the kind of awesome dressage horses that we see, and very fluid horses. And he's just very in tune to a very high vibration. So he's hearing noises that you guys aren't hearing. So this would be the kind of horse, if you were at the barn and somebody was hammering a block away, could agitate a horse like this. He would pick up on it. So if you're riding him and he feels spooky, where he's jumping, that could happen with this horse. Stay calm and help him to get his mind back, because he just kind of went into a little bit of a imaginative, what's that? And you just got to help him through it. He's young, but he's this very spiritual horse. He'd be a neat teacher for someone. But again, has to be the right rider on this one. All right, guys. Hope that